wanna say money, on the best tech, value tech sense, value tech sense. Welcome to another video. This is Value Tech Sense, where I show you how to get the best tech for less. I just want to do a quick video for you guys. LG Global actually put out some new 2021 demos, and I just want to show them off on the TV. I can't show movie content. That's why I've been putting the screenshots of movies in the community tab. So if you want to see how it works for movies, I've been taking screenshots and putting them there. But I'm just going to show off on some of these new LG demos how good the TV is with its brightness and its black levels. I'm just going to start this first one. So I mean, these demos I'm pretty sure are intended to show off the OLEDs, and they're just phenomenal demos. Just phenomenal demos, man. And they look amazing on this TV. That high peak brightness is literally like, when they say looking through a window, that's what it looks like. That's what the highlight details do on this TV. It literally looks like looking through a window. Now, I've had some comments in the comment section relating to the mini LED TVs from Samsung that's coming out, and also LED TVs against OLEDs in general. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all off the rip, there is no competition for OLED when it comes to perfect blacks. All right, I don't care how many mini LEDs there are in a TV, it's still a full array local dimming TV. So there could be 100 zones, there could be 1,000 zones, there could be 2,000 zones. All right, it's still not the same as having over 8 million zones. Okay, every individual pixel in an OLED is its own zone. You know, a better description of an OLED will probably be infinite local dimming, even though it doesn't sound as catchy, right? Even though it doesn't sound as catchy as, let's see if we can find some more demos. It doesn't sound as catchy as infinite contrast, right? But infinite local dimming zones, right? That's what it is. As many pixels as an OLED TV has, that's how many dimming zones it has. So no matter how many mini LEDs or how many zones you have, there will not be a better black level than an OLED, all right? Because they're self-emissive, all right? The advantage of the LED LCD TVs is their higher HDR peak brightness, because they can get much higher and they can get brighter at a more cost-effective cost, right? Now, the Samsung's TVs that have came out, they have actually came out and are more expensive. Let's find another demo. They're actually more expensive, or as expensive as OLEDs. So, I mean, to me, I reviewed the mini LED TCL 635, that TV as well. I have shown you guys that no matter what it is, mini LED, when it comes to perfect blacks, that's what an OLED does. There's no substitute for that. But when it comes to peak brightness, as you can see on this TV, right, it has enough black level to give you enough contrast, to give you that HDR. And also it gives you that HDR highlight brightness that just looks amazing. I mean, either way you go, man, you know, it's up to the individual. Me personally, I think that the LED LCDs are just more versatile displays, as I can get this same performance in a well-lit room. And the OLEDs, you can't make them brighter. You know, they only get as bright as they can get. While with this TV, I can make it bright. If I'm in a dark room, I can actually adjust the brightness. I can improve the black levels and make the black levels pop even more in a dark room, because I can adjust it down. I can adjust the backlight. I can adjust the brightness. I can adjust the contrast. I can basically make it fit any situation I want it to fit. And when it comes to HDR brightness though, man, it just hits different. It's just different, man. And like I said, I do not knock the OLEDs at all. People that have them, they are amazing technology. You know, it is amazing. It is amazing to see. If you've never owned an OLED, get yourself one. Get it out of your system. For me, I've been there and done that. All right. And for the cost, looking at real world content, I mean, I don't know. To me, I'd rather have a little bit more value. You know, I can build an entire home theater with what some of these new OLEDs are coming out with. An entire home theater. You know, to me, if it's about dark room performance, if you're concerned about using it in a dark room, I would opt for a projector like I have in my theater room. 150-inch screen, right? With Dolby Atmos, speakers in the ceiling, you know, receivers. Get the full cinematic, get the full experience, right? Because cinema, right? Cinemaphile, right? Movies, it's not just about the visuals, also the audio, right? So when I'm in my theater room, even though it's not a TV, it's a projector, it's 150 inches. And TVs just seem to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, at some point, if you're going to use it in a dark room, you might as well get a projector and you'll have an amazing cinema experience. You're talking about, I have a 150-inch screen with Dolby Atmos. You know, it's a total different experience when you got those subwoofers. You know, imagine being in a movie theater like we used to go to. Those weren't OLEDs, they were projectors. And you enjoyed that cinematic experience just because of you get the full experience, right? When I buy my 4K Blu-rays, I'm not only getting them because they're 4K HDR, but also because of the audio that's on those discs. So I can get the full experience. And to me, spending $3,000, $4,000 on a display alone, it's just not much value in that. There's just not much value in that, not to me. Like I said, this is my opinion. Everything that I show you, everything that I buy, everything that I do, I'm not telling you that it's what you should do. I'm just showing you what I do, things I consider when I make my purchases. And you can take those into consideration and you can do whatever you want to do with your money. This is what I do with my money. And I'm actually going to show you, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to show you that you can build yourself an entire home theater for the same price, right, as that A90J OLED that's coming out in a 55-inch. You can have you a 55-inch OLED, right, with 1,000 nits peak brightness, probably the best, most incredible display you will ever see this year, right? You could buy that, or you could take the same amount of money and you could buy a projector, you can buy a receiver, you can buy a full Dolby Atmos sound system. I'm talking about a left and right front speaker, a center speaker, a left and right surround speaker in the back, plus 2 Atmos speakers, plus 2 subwoofers, right? You can get that full cinematic experience. Over 100 inches, right? Theater quality sound, right? You could get all of that for the same price of a 55-inch TV. I mean, at some point, it's just not worth it to me. And I've done that in the past, right? I've bought TVs and then a year or two later, I went out and spent all this money on the TV. Just like everybody that went out and spent what they spent on, I don't know what they buy. They bought the you buy your OLED for $3,000 or $4,000, right? You buy that, and then what? 2 years later, they got a new one. right? Are you just gonna go out there and spend $3,000 or $4,000 every time something new comes out? Or are you gonna spend your money on something that you'll be happy with and that you'll use for years to come without worrying about the next thing that comes out? That's why I go after value. Because when I go after value, I'm already winning from the door. I'm already winning from the beginning because I'm getting more for my money. And I'm not just spending more chasing after the dream of having the best. Because no matter what it is, man, it's gonna get better. And I'm not just gonna be chucking out $3,000-$4,000 every time something comes out. That's just not how I think. That's not. I've done that in the past. I remember getting the brand new Panasonic plasma TV when the first 3D came out with the 3D glasses. The glasses alone, the two 3D glasses with the Avatar Blu-ray was like $400 for two 3D glasses, and one 3D Blu-ray was $400 on that Panasonic plasma. I mean, at some point, man, it's just ridiculous. And literally, the game doesn't change, man. It does not change. Every year there's going to be something new. If you went out last year and you bought you a brand new 2020, right? A brand new 2020 Dodge Ram, right? The brand new one. I'll tell you right now, if you go back to that car dealer, he'll tell you why the 2021 is better. Even though you just bought a truck last year, he will tell you, this new one though, it has lights in the cup holders. I mean, come on, man. That's just, this channel's about value, man. This is just a little me to you. This ain't like a regular video. I'm just sitting here playing some demos, just talking to y'all about value. At some point, man, you can, once you go after value, from the door, you're already ahead of the game. From the door, you're already getting more for your money, right? From the door, you're looking at what you just purchased like, damn, I can't believe I got all that for this price. But when you go for the best tip and top, instead of looking at it the way I look at it, you're looking at it like, was this really worth all that money? Right? I mean, I can't sit in I don't know what y'all's financial situation is. I can buy whatever I want, but at the same time, I can't be happy spending $3,000 on a 55-inch TV. And that's all I can do is just look at that 55-inch TV. When I could take the same amount of money and I can buy an entire home theater. Right? If you're going to look at it in a dark room, I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to switch over to the computer and I'm about to show you how you can take the same price for the 55-inch Master Series that's coming out, right? I'm going to take that same $29.99 budget and we're going to build a home theater. Let's go to the computer. All right, guys, so now we have switched over to the computer. I'm actually gonna, I have a calculator right here. So we're gonna build an entire home theater, all right? Showing y'all some value, all right? We're gonna build an entire home theater for the same price that you could get the new 55-inch Sony A90J Master Series, an entire home theater, all right? Now, for everybody that wants bigger screen sizes, size does matter when it comes to your visual experience. That's why all the TV companies are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But along with that, the prices are also getting bigger, all right? So if you're looking for screen size and you're using it in a dark room, I mean, you cannot beat a projector, all right? It has viewing angles, all of that. Okay, you don't have to worry about viewing angles with projectors, but you can get an entry-level true 4K UHD. This is a gaming projector, all right, 16 millisecond response time, 240 hertz refresh rate, lowest input lag on a 4K projector. You're talking about $1,000 right here, $1,100. All right, for a projector that'll give you over 100 inches. I mean, you can go up as however big your room is. I don't know what y'all's living situation is. I don't know if you have it in a room, but if you have a big enough room for this, right? you can actually get one of these, especially if you're planning on using it in a dark room. Projectors look amazing in a dark room. The downside is in a lit room, I mean, it's going to be washed out, so it has to be in a dark room. But this one is a little more expensive, about $1,500 depending on your budget. But we're just gonna click on some of these reviews here. Look at some of these customer images. All right, let's click on some of these. All right, so I mean, look at this picture right here. I mean, literally, you can have this in your home, or you can have a 55-inch TV. I mean, look at this. Let's look at some more pictures. Let's see what else is on here. Let's see. I actually looked at some of these, and there's one I wanted to click on and point out for you guys. This guy right here. All right. I just want to read his review right here, where he said that it's a great 4K experience from 100 inches to 200 inches. Well, I've had this for 2 to 3 weeks now. I've been messing around with it on a 100-inch matte white 1.0 gain screen, 120 inch on a beige wall, and 92 inches on a 0.9 ALR screen. Image out of the box is amazing. 4K HDR with disc, or 4K, I'm pretty sure he means stream here, 4K stream from Apple TV 4K. Coming from a 1080p projector, definitely can't go back. All right. And having a 55-inch LG OLED in my living room spoiled watching movies, but lacks immersive size and my full Dolby Atmos setup. So this is definitely the next step. The B&Q HT3550, I still get my 1080p Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, and now 4K Blu-ray with HDR, while keeping my Dolby Atmos DTS:X Oro 3D and now IMAX enhanced audio setup. With a nice 1.13 throw, it allows me to go bigger screen and use an acoustic transparent screen now without compromising my speaker placement. So this guy right here, this is a projector. All right, you cannot get this kind of screen out of a TV. Okay, but if you're planning on using it in a dark room, I mean, you can go big. And look at these images that you get in a dark room. All right. I mean, if you want to go big and you're going to be in a dark room anyway, I would pick a projector over an OLED any day. Just because there's nothing like having that, you know, having that car mic in your house. All right. So let's go back. Like I said, we're going to build a home theater on a 55-inch A90J budget. Let's just go with this entry-level true 4K projector, 240 hertz. All right. One of the downsides of projectors is they do not have Dolby Vision. That's one of the reasons that I went back to TVs, because of the dynamic metadata. But when it comes to me just wanting to watch a movie, have that cinematic experience, I always go for my projector. And gaming is amazing on there. But there we go. $1,116.52 plus. All right, let's move on. What else you're gonna need to build this home theater? You're gonna need a receiver. Now this receiver right here, this Sony STR-DH790 7.2 channel receiver, right? Dolby Atmos, everything, right? On here it's $448. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man, I got this about 2 years ago on Black Friday for $200. And I put a video out about it. I wanted everybody to get this receiver because it's an amazing receiver, and it was $200, right? Now it's $448. Now it's $448. All right. I meant to do a complete review of this receiver, but back then COVID had, I mean, right after I got it, COVID started, and I'm an essential worker. I actually had to take a hiatus from YouTube. I never got around to doing the full review, but I did an unboxing of this receiver, and I owe all these people a review. I'm probably still going to review it because it is a great receiver, but this guy says he bought it for $278 and now it's $350, where it's $448 now, right? This person just purchased today 233 open box. I mean, you can't beat that. All right, you got to steal. I paid $350 for it. All right, so anyway, This is an amazing receiver. I actually got it on Black Friday for $200. All right, $200. So you have to watch your prices. One thing about getting value is not only knowing what to buy, but when to buy. That's why I don't buy at launch. That's why I didn't buy the PQX at launch, right? Even though it's launching at $15.29, I just waited, watched it, waited, and I got it for $10.79 with a 3-year warranty from Costco. $450 savings. So I mean, the TV is already a great value, but I want the best value, and I got $450 off. Same with this receiver right here. It's $448. I got it for $200 from Best Buy on Black Friday. Okay, so guys, I had to throw this in the video. This receiver is still actually available at Best Buy for $349. So the price we were looking at on Amazon for $448, that included a 1-year warranty for $448. If you went to Best Buy, you can actually get this for $349, and to add a 4-year Geek Squad protection is $60 for 4-year protection. All right, so that would be a better deal. You're looking at $410 versus $448, and you'll be getting a 4-year Geek Squad warranty. And they even have an open box here for $233.99, and you can also get the Geek Squad protection with that. So either way, by the end of this video, we could actually deduct some more dollars off of our total, but I just had to throw this in there that you can actually find better deals and find better prices, and this would be a better deal than the one on Amazon. So let's get back into the video. It is a 2.0 receiver, but I mean, the 2.1 receivers, they have not been ironed out yet. We're just building you a home theater with a $29.99 budget, and even though I got mine for $200, we're gonna put this $448 in here. All right, $448. All right, plus. So what else are you gonna need to go with your brand new projector? And now you have a receiver. You're gonna need some speakers. So let's just hop over to Costco. Let's go with the Klipsch, right? Let's just put in some Klipsch speakers, and let's see what we got down here. Okay, there's some subwoofers for $249. This says member only. I'm not gonna put my member information in. We'll just see what else they. Okay, look at this. Look at this. You get 2 Klipsch towers, a center channel, and 2 bookshelf surrounds for $899. Now, mind you, these are Dolby Atmos towers. So I'm just gonna actually take this right here. You get 2 of these, but I'm just gonna actually, let me not get the 2. Let me just get the 1. Let me just get this model number. I am going to copy this, right? If I can get it. I do the videos live. Y'all gotta excuse me. All right, let's copy. Let's go back over here, and let's just paste this in here so you can see what you're actually getting. So as you can see here, just one of these speakers, $689 on Crutchfield. One of these speakers, $536.97. That's for a single speaker, right? You're getting 2 of those, right? 2 of those, a center channel and 2 surrounds. All right, so you got the full setup right here. Let's just look at some of these pictures. You know, you can cover the screens up, right? You got the speaker covers, or some people like to go and let all the copper show. All right, but these are 2 Klipsch towers, right? You get the center channel and 2 surrounds for $899. $899. I mean, you just can't beat that. Let's go with $899. So now you got your 5 0.2 system. Now you need some subwoofers. And we have 2 clip subwoofers right here, $249 a piece, 12-inch subs. All right, so let's just go ahead and throw $500 in the box. Let's add $500 to that. So we are at $2,963.52. All right, you just got yourself a 4K projector, right? You got yourself a Dolby Atmos 7.2 channel receiver. You just got yourself, let's get over here. You have yourself a 5.2.2 Dolby Atmos surround system clips, right? 2 towers, a center channel, 2 surround channels, and dual subwoofers. See, there's nothing like watching a movie and having your house shake when explosions are happening, right? You're watching John Wick and all those bullets are flying by your ears, man. That's totally different. You know, it hits totally different. That's truly like having car mic at home. And you can get all of this, right? All of this for less than the price of this 55-inch TV, right? You can have car mic, or you can have a 55-inch where the whole family is all huddled around this TV talking about how amazing it is. I mean, it's just not that deep to me, man. You know, it's not that deep to me. You'll get a way better experience, right, with this, right, with this and this. I mean, imagine spending $3 grand and having that one box come up to your door, and all you could do is look at this and talk about how bright it is. But if you go this route, look at the packages you're going to be getting in the mail. You're going to get this box. You're going to be opening that. You're going to be excited about it. Then you're going to get this receiver. You're going to be excited about it, right? Then you're going to get these. Then you're going to get 2 subs. I mean, you get all of that. And actually, you'll have some money left over. You got about $30 left over. You'll definitely need some speaker wire. And in my system, I use 14 gauge speaker wire. So let's see what they got. 100. Let's go 100 foot. Let's see, 100 foot 14 gauge. Let's go 14 gauge speaker wire. Well, would you look at that, right? 200 feet of speaker wire, $37.39. Let's just go ahead and add this. Let's just go ahead and close it out, right? 37.39. Right there at it, 3,091 cents, and you got the speaker wire. So you're ready to hook your whole system up, man. So imagine getting that $3,000 TV, just taking it out of the box, putting some legs in it, and that's all you got. Compared to hooking all this stuff up. Think about the excitement when you look at all those clip speakers, and you're hooking that receiver up, and you're hooking your projector up, and you're plugging all these things in, and then the first time you put a movie in and you hear that theater quality sound, man, it's just, it hits different, man. It definitely hits different. All right, so didn't really know where this video was going. It just started off just talking to you guys, and it became a value conversation. All right, so this is what this channel is about for everybody that wants to know. I do not buy every TV that comes out. I'm not gonna buy every TV that comes out. All right, I look for value. I look for the best value, and that's where my money goes. And whatever I buy and whatever I review on this channel, I plan on keeping for years to come. And we will get into some projector talk. We'll get into some receiver talk. I actually have to do a review on that receiver that I never got to do because of COVID and you know, the lockdown and everything like that. But this is what this channel is about, value. And everything that I buy, if you guys have what I buy, I'm going to show you how to get the best out of what you bought, because it's something that I use every day. And whatever advice or tips I could give you about the products that I personally use, that's what I'll be putting on the channel. But this is not the place to come where I'll buy every single TV that comes out and compare every single TV that comes out. I compare value. I'm value first. You know, people say I'm a Vizio brand loyalist. Well, I mean, they offer the best value.
That's what I'm loyal to, value. I want to get the most for my money, and that's what it's about. I want the most for my money. So at the end of the day, I'm sitting back like, man, look at all I got for this $3,000. I can't believe I got all that for $3,000. Other than sitting back trying to justify my purchase by saying, I got this 55-inch TV. Was it really worth $3,000? And I'm really trying to justify my purchase every day. You know, trying to justify your purchase. I don't have to justify my purchase when I got all this stuff, right? When I'm sitting back in my big movie theater, I'm like, man, that was well spent. That was money well spent. All right. So anyway, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming through. Until the next video. Thanks for watching.